It's the end of March, and today I'm going to be sharing my March favorites. Okay, so let's get started. I have been alternating between a tinted moisturizer and a foundation for the entire month of March. My skin is combination, and it tends to go from oily to dry almost every other day. I cannot even tell you guys how annoying my skin is. So I have to kind of alternate between a less oily formula and a less dry formula depending on how my skin is acting that day. And what I have been alternating between is the Revlon Color Stay makeup for normal to dry skin. And obviously you guys know this is a liquid foundation, and this is what I will use when my skin is kind of oily. If I'm noticing that I'm a little more greasy in the T-zone, or if I'm experiencing any breakouts, I will use the Revlon Color Stay, which is more full coverage. Also, it provides me with a really nice matte surface to work with. And when my skin is more on the dry side, for example, after I've had a breakout and I've treated with benzoyl peroxide, my skin can dry out a little bit, then I'll go through a period of dry skin. And then I will switch over to my Mercier Tinted Moisturizer SPF 20, and I'm in the color Nude. And this is probably a light to medium coverage, I would say. It's nowhere near as full as the Revlon Color Stay, but I think I'll probably use this Mercier Tinted Moisturizer a bit more as we get into the summer months, just because I like to have a lighter coverage in the summer. I think we all do. You don't want to have like a cake face. You don't want to feel like you have a lot of makeup on. You definitely want to let your skin breathe and have a higher SPF. So I have been using this. This is their lightweight flawless formula, and underneath that I have been using Laura Mercier's foundation primer, which is a really great base. The one thing that I will say about this is that it can tend to be more on the oily side. So if you do have oily skin, I would not recommend this. If you're dry to combo, I definitely think that this will work for you. So I've been really enjoying that primer. It's nice. And sorry if I don't sound like myself or really look like myself. I have the most killer allergies you could ever imagine. I don't ever get allergies. I'm not really allergic to anything. But this year I'm dying. I know I sound like Rudolph when he had the like dirt on his nose, because I'm like so plugged up and my eyes are all puffy and swollen. I'm kind of miserable. So bear with me. So as a setting powder, I have been in love with my IT Cosmetics, and this is their Bye Bye Pores. This is their Micro HD powder, and this is like a really nice translucent, almost yellow tinted mattifying powder. I would probably compare it to the Makeup Forever HD powder or the e.l.f. HD powder, but I know that a lot of people complain about the Makeup Forever HD powder, saying that it does not photograph well. I have not had that problem with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. It photographs really well. It gives me a really nice matte sort of look with no shine, and it's translucent, so it's not gonna, you know, give me any excessive color, make me look cakey. So I really like this. And then as my highlight, I've rediscovered my MAC Soft and Gentle MSF. And you guys can see I've hit pan on it. I definitely need to go get a new one. But this is just a really nice champagne shimmering highlight that I like to apply. Okay, so moving on, I have been a total concealer junkie for the last month. Partly because of my allergies, it's made my hereditary dark circles even worse. I've tried 2 drugstore concealers, and the first one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. And mine is in the color Light. And this is really good just for on-the-go touch-ups. I don't know if I necessarily recommend this in an everyday routine if you want a really flawless face. It works really well, and it's a very thin, light formula, so that's nice. You don't really feel like you're wearing much. And it also has a treatment in it. I think it's, yeah, goji berry and haloxyl, which supposedly is going to treat the under-eye circles and some of the puffiness. The thing about this is it can get a little bit cakey, and I noticed that it will sort of sit on my skin, and like it's that kind of thing where if you're wearing sunglasses and then you take them off, you can see the little marks where your sunglass things were. It doesn't really melt into your skin as much as I would like. It just kind of sits there. So it's a little more noticeable that you're wearing a concealer. I find that the other concealer that I purchased recently from Physicians Formula, their Conceal RX, is a little bit better at disguising blemishes and under eye circles. So if I had to choose between these 2 drugstore concealers, I would definitely go with the Conceal RX by Physicians Formula, but both of them are amazing. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I get so out of breath when I do these videos. It's like ridiculous because I'm like talking 100 miles an hour, so I apologize. I have 2 favorite lipsticks this month. Both are by MAC. This first one, I cannot remember what. I think that this was the Shop Mac collection, and this is their lipstick in Watch Me Simmer, and it's just a fabulous bright coral. And it looks like this. I'm not going to swatch it on my hand because I've already swatched it in a haul, which I will tag down below if you guys want to see the swatch of this lipstick. But just a really nice coral. It gives a great bright pop of color on the lips. So highly recommend that. That is limited edition. I think they're sold out on the MAC website, but you could check Nordy's, Bloomingdale's, Macy's, that kind of thing. The other MAC lipstick is still available, and it is the Viva Glam Nikki, and you guys have all seen this. This is a bright hot pink coral, more on the pink side here. Also a super bright pop of color, fabulous for spring and summer. I've been really liking bright, more dramatic lips and then a more played down eye. So loving Viva Glam Nikki. I think that's a must-have. For skin, nothing has really changed there too much. I'm still moisturizing my body with the Shea Terra Organics Bananas and Baobabs. I love that stuff. Like, I love that stuff, you guys know. And I'm still using my Olay moisturizer for my face. But now that we're getting into the warmer months and I'm wearing shorts and skirts and dresses because for some reason we're having this crazy heat wave in March, I've been having to do a little self-tanning because I completely don't believe in tanning beds. So I've been using my Amber Sun by Norvell. This is their self-tanning mousse. They have a mousse, they have a spray, and then they also have a lotion. I own all of them, and I would definitely say that the spray is the best, but I'm currently out of that. I'm like running really low. I need to go get more. So I have resorted to using the mousse, which is also great. I definitely recommend this one for the legs because obviously you don't want to have like anything really greasy on your legs. You don't want any splotches on your legs. And the mousse is really great because it's really easy to apply. It's not very messy, and it also has that sort of, I don't know, like a color shield so that you can see where the color is going and make sure that you're not missing any spots. This has a really nice cherry almond scent. It always tans me to perfection, so I do recommend Amber Sun by Norvell. And I get all of my Norvell products at Tanning Lotion Source, and I'll put my link down below if you guys are interested in ordering. Now moving on to hair. Obviously I chopped all my hair off into an angled bob, so my hair routine has changed quite a bit. I can't really do as much with it as I used to be able to, but I am loving the new cut. It's nice and light, and I got rid of a lot of that damage from the bleaching. So mostly for doing my hair, I've either been straightening it with my GHD, air drying it, or I've been using my big Hot Tools curling iron. And this has definitely been a favorite this month because I just really like today, I like to curl it under and just give myself some body and some volume. And if you want to see a tutorial on how I curl my hair with this, I do have a full voluminous body tutorial using this curling iron in my videos, and I'll link that down below as well if you're interested. But this is just, I think this is a 2-inch. It's like the biggest curling iron that you can get. You can see it's a really large barrel. And for short hair like mine, it is absolutely a must-have. This one by Hot Tools is fabulous, and I got this from Folica.com. And this is what I've been using most days just to sort of give my bob some oomph. And so that has been a definite favorite. I blow dry my hair and round brush it with my Zoe brush. And this is from Ulta. This is like the cheapest round brush that they have there. And so I was a little bit concerned to get it because, you know, brushes can get really pricey and they say, you know, you get what you pay for. But with this Zoe brush, I really love it, especially since I've cut my hair. I can really get in there and round brush it, and it's worked well for me, and it was really cheap. So been loving that. And lastly for my hair, I'm so in love with this stuff, and you can see that well, I don't know if you can see or not, but I'm almost out of it because I've been using it every day. And this is my Alterna Bamboo Smooth Anti-Breakage Thermal Protectant Spray. And this is also from Folica.com. And you can get Alterna products all over the place, though I've seen them at Ulta as well. And I apply this while my hair is still wet, and it's a heat protectant because obviously I'm blow drying and curling every day, so I really need to have that heat protectant on there. And another great thing about this Alterna Bamboo spray is that it really detangles. After I put this in my hair, wide comb goes right through it, no problem. So love this spray. Now to the random items. I showed this in a haul, and I promised you guys that I would give you an update on it. This is the new Colgate Optic White toothpaste. And my husband and I have both been using this, and it really does whiten. I've noticed a big difference. I told you guys when I got my wisdom teeth out in February that I don't know what they used during my surgery because obviously I was knocked out, but something made my teeth really yellow. And it was like immediate. As soon as I got out of surgery, I noticed that they were way more yellow. It was very noticeable. and just brushing with the Colgate toothpaste we have been using was not getting rid of it. So we decided to switch to the Optic White, and I've seen a big difference in my teeth, but I definitely think that this is worth it, and the price is great. It's like pretty much the same price as all other toothpaste. So, and then my absolute favorite ever. And if you guys follow me on Facebook, you know this. So go follow my Facebook fan page, and you'll be able to get updates and see pictures and posts from me and know what's kind of happening in my life and on my channel. But I posted a status asking if I needed to read The Hunger Games because everyone is talking about The Hunger Games now that the movie has released. And all of my subscribers were like, literally, yes, you are missing out on life and you need to go get this book. I went to Target and I picked it up, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, and it was really phenomenal. I started this book at 6 p.m. after we had dinner, and I finished it around 12:30 that same night. I could not put it down. It literally was just a really gripping, intense book, and it also had a little bit of a love story to it, which I like, but it's definitely action adventure, and there's some gore, and it just keeps you really interested and entertained. And so I really enjoyed it. I've already gone out and bought the second book, and I'm currently reading that a little bit slower than this one because there are only 3 books in the trilogy, and I don't want it to end, to be honest. But my husband is actually reading the first book, The Hunger Games, and you can see he's already read more than half of the book just last night. He just started it, and he couldn't put it down either. So I definitely recommend this for both men and women. It's great for everyone and teens as well. So enough about that. I'm like totally obsessed with that lately. My next favorite is my necklace, and you guys have probably seen this in all of my last few videos. It's my disc necklace from Vintage Modernism, and these earrings are also from Vintage Modernism, but I've just been wearing this disc pendant every single day. It's just the perfect, delicate, nice accessory, and it's adjustable, so it sits in just a great spot on my neck. I have like a freakishly small neck, and so to get a necklace to sit this high up on my neck is practically unheard of, so I really like that I can adjust it to be this small. And it was very affordable, so I highly recommend checking out Vintage Modernism. And when she sent my order, she also sent a discount code that I will put below. And then last but not least, my favorite website. And I've been a member of this website for, I don't even know, a few months now. And I was just recently reintroduced to it by my good friend Jessica Lee 422, who made a video about it. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't been on there in forever. Fun, and sort of rediscovered ShopLately.com, and I'm re-obsessed. It's just an absolutely fabulous website. They have amazing, really, really affordable jewelry and accessories and handbags and scarves, just everything you can imagine. But it's a legitimate website. It's free to sign up, and every day you can take advantage of their daily sales. And so I'll put my link down below for that as well if you're interested. So I really, really thank you guys for watching my March favorites. If you have a March favorites video, feel free to leave it as a response down below, and I will see you guys next month. Bye.